In this episode, I take a break from the boat and fly from Athens to Hanoi to meet my mum for a 2.5-week trip around Vietnam. We first explore Hanoi by foot, checking out the sights and feasting on the delicious food, before moving to see the rice fields in Mai Chai. I am not on the boat, as you may have figured out. Today I am in Hanoi, Vietnam, and I'm currently at the international airport waiting for my mum to arrive in about 10 minutes. She is going to join me and we're going to spend the next 2.5 weeks travelling to some amazing places in Vietnam. There's multiple exits, so I just have to walk between the two continuously until I can find her. We made it safely. First stop, street snacks. We're not totally sure what we got. I think one of them might be banana, one's probably sweet potato, and one could be corn or prawns. If it's prawns, it's mum, so have prawns.
We'll try this one first.
Okay. Just dig in.
It's hot.
Sweet potato?
I think it's sweet potato.
Yum. Yum. They're real good. The next one's the banana fritter, and it is still hot and it is delicious. Mum's favourite fruit is banana, so this will go down pretty well, I reckon. Is it good?
Too hot. You can't beat that one. It's really tasty. Yum, banana.
Yeah, I'm not getting any more of that one. It's like you never left.
It is. It just feels the same.
In a good way?
Oh yeah, it's lovely. It's so exciting, especially on a Saturday night.
You know what Saturday night means? Beers. I finally have someone to have a beer with, which is lovely. But first up, we get Mum's SIM card sorted out, and then we're going to get some beers and find some dinner.
Sugarcane juice, and it's absolutely delicious. And over there is the sugarcane that they make.
Not walking sticks.
They're not walking sticks.
Hey, it's fresh beer time. Hanoi tradition.
Cheers.
10,000 a glass. Yum.
It's really tasty. I'm not having any of the chilies though.
I think I've scared my wife saying one chili will kill you. And one chili may actually kill me, so there you go. Finish off the evening, we're stopped at a little local dessert place. I have got jackfruit and yogurt, and my mother has picked mixed fruits and yogurt. What she may not realise is the bottom of that might be a whole lot of strange jellies of some sort of flavour. Let's see. Yep, there they are, rando jellies.
That's okay, I like those jellies. I remember them.
Finishing off a great first evening with a wander around the lake, and it's a Saturday night, so it's all sort of roped off and cars are not allowed anywhere near the lake, so it's really quite pleasant. Everyone is out enjoying Hanoi on a Saturday night. We are on the way to the Temple of Literature, but first off is coffee. Only Mum's second coffee for the day, so she's doing pretty well after the jet lag from last night. Welcome to the Temple of Literature. This is one of those few places in Hanoi that I have not yet been, so very keen to have a look. What did you think of the temple?
I thought it was really interesting to see the history of the temple, and it goes so far back, right back to I think 1074. Incredible how they have prioritised learning in Vietnam.
And they still do. It was really cool to see all the graduations of what looked like about 13 or 14 year olds. Obviously graduation day, and they all come there to do their formal graduation ceremony, which is really cool.
I haven't got to the meat part yet. It's quite sweet. Yeah.
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 It's really good. And these are 20,000, so that's like $1.30 Australian, and they're huge. Vietnamese Mai Chai. Yum. Nah.
Khắp cánh từ đảo Việt Nam trước khi chết.
We are not sure what's going on. Oh, religious one?
Yes, maybe something.
She got taught by nuns.
Something religious.
Người xung quanh. Thánh Anton Nguyễn Tiến Đích, giáo dân.
It's Sunday night, so the street is still closed off the cars, which is lovely. And there's another show on. I'm not sure what this one is for. Today we are off to Mai Chai. I understand it's a bit like Sapa before Sapa got really developed, so hopefully it's really cool. First though, we've got a few hours to fill in before our bus arrives, so we're going to head into Hanoi and check out the market. You're hunting down your bus snacks. We've definitely found a Christmas decoration street. They are everywhere. How was the ride?
Excellent, really comfy. I was very surprised we stayed in that
Me
car.
too. So the little car picked us up from a spot in Old Town, and normally the car transfers you to a bigger bus, but this time we had quite a comfy car and the car just went the whole way and picked up a couple of people, so super comfortable, and this place looks incredibly pretty. Hey. Hey. First impressions of Mai Chai.
It's beautiful. It's not as green as it would be with if the rice fields were at their peak, but at the moment it's got green banana trees and the hilltops are just gorgeous. It's a lovely place.
The rain has arrived. We've escaped to a little restaurant, grabbed some beers and some food. Looks good so far.
That's a really nice sauce up.
Yeah.
Tomato one.
Dinner is done. It was delicious. The rain has stopped, so we are wandering home through the rice fields. I think they're there. We can't see them because it's dark. We're pretty sure they're there. Got a couple of big days coming up. First impressions though of Mai Chai. Is it Mai Chai? One. We need to learn. We need to learn how to pronounce the name of this place. What do you think? First impressions.
Oh, it's lovely. It's we've just had a shower of rain. We've managed to find a beer to sit it out, so I'm happy with that. Really nice dinner at a homestay, and a really modern homestay, just not what I expected.
I set the expectations low, so it was always going to be good. It's our first full day in Mai Chai, and we woke up to a delicious little breakfast of banana pancakes. We're now going to head into town, go for a bit of a wander around, just to explore. And this afternoon we're probably going to grab some bikes and do the classic ride through the rice paddies. We found the little local market. This town is much bigger than I was expecting.
The little places that they're eating at now.
We found a nice little local place to get some noodles and a bowl of noodle soup for lunch. Just wandering through the rice paddies now, going back to the guest house and hopefully pick up a bicycle for the afternoon so we can keep touring.
Is what is on the tourist photos, Google Maps. The photos.
We've grabbed some bikes from our homestay and are heading off to explore a bit further afield. And about now is where I managed to accidentally switch my camera onto slow-mo mode, which means I have some fantastic footage, but absolutely no audio. So I'm just going to have to talk you through the next few days, and you'll have to put up with some terrible background music. We finished up our awesome ride and headed back into town for some delicious dinner. This is Mum showing off her amazing chopstick skills. The next day we headed off, this time on foot, walking through the local villages on our way to the caves. After a short but slippery climb, we managed to find the entrance to the cave. We went on in and had a look. The cave was only discovered about 10 years ago by a local farmer. He then set it up with plenty of lights and let people visit. He charges a small entrance fee of $50k per person. Mum and I both really enjoyed the cave, and I'm sure this is her telling me all about stalagmites and stalactites. We headed back into town, taking in some of the magnificent views along the way. We found a delicious iced coffee before retiring to our hotel for the afternoon to enjoy the pool. Once the sun had set, we cracked some icy cold beers and played a game of cards with our new little friends before heading next door for what was one of our best dinners in Vietnam. It was time to leave Mai Chai. We enjoyed our last banana pancakes, had a quick walk around town and then jumped on the bus back to Hanoi. It was dark by the time we got back to Hanoi, so we stretched our legs around the lake, grabbed an icy cold beer, a couple of bowls of noodles, and finished the evening with some local dessert. Next on our list was a visit to the imperial city of Thang Long. This impressive site was once the capital of the whole country. It achieved UNESCO World Heritage recognition in 2010 and dates back as early as the 7th century. Between the 7th and 9th centuries, the area was home to the ruling Chinese, and between the 11th and 18th centuries, it was the capital under the Lai, Tran and Li dynasties. Between 1954 and 1975, the North Vietnamese government used the complex and its underground bunkers to coordinate and run what the Vietnamese call the American War. We had built up an appetite and headed for the central market to get my single favourite Vietnamese dish, banh cuon. Banh cuon is thin, freshly steamed rice paper rolls that are filled with pork, mushroom and shallots. Served with a side of a fish-based dipping sauce. It was delicious. We headed back to our hotel via the laundry. Does anyone else love getting their laundry done overseas as much as we do? It comes back smelling amazing, perfectly clean and folded so neatly. That evening, we found more cold beer and delicious street food. It was our last full day in Hanoi and we had 3 things on our list: to visit the famous train street, to walk around the lake, and to find the pagoda. And of course there'll be some street food in our day somewhere.
Well, I'm going to put the ice in it.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking I'm going to put the ice in the coffee to make an iced coffee. I think that's what you do.
And then you're going to be patient?
And then you have to be patient before you drink it, and that's my biggest problem.
We're on the way to...
Hard out, Al.
No one needs a lolly buffet in their lives. They might want one, but no one needs one. This is the receptionist at our homestay.